Hello, my name is Jack Conton and I am running for Mayor of Midland. I will work for you to preserve our quality of life, to nurture our tourism industry, to enhance relationships with neighboring municipalities, to improve communications, and to protect the water of Georgian Bay. I was able to demonstrate my leadership skills during this past term of council by building relationships through a protocol agreement with the Beausoleil First Nation, providing a new lease agreement with Huronia Museum, and reforming the Human Resources Committee to embrace service excellence. As your mayor, I commit to being honest, open, and inclusive to all. I stand firm on three main pillars: the environment, economic development, and communications. We will resolve public safety issues. We will reboot our waterfront development through the Midland Bay Landing Corporation. We will find creative solutions for affordable housing. We will manage our budget to keep taxes in line, and we will attract new investment to create jobs. I will propose that we do this by creating a long-term business plan. I am a leader that will listen and act with integrity for all. I will work hard to leave a legacy of prosperity for our grandchildren. I will listen to your voice. On October the 22nd, please vote Jack Conton for the Mayor of Midland. Thank you very much for listening.
Hi, I'm Bob Jeffrey. On October 22nd, I'd appreciate you making me your next mayor. Why? Well, I have a few reasons. One of them is I'd like you to talk to me, because I do listen, and I think I've proven that over the years. You know, I don't put my tongue in my pocket. And I usually tell people things that sometimes they don't want to hear. But I do feel that our economic development should be in the forefront to benefit all of us Midlanders, not just special interest groups or small groups around. All businesses should be represented formally, regardless of their geographic location within town. I believe the new technology is constantly emerging and has a tremendous effect on our environment and its sustainability. We need to constantly explore the implications and usefulness to benefit all of us. I accept as true that taxes are a necessary evil that must be addressed and utilized in a positive manner so as to reflect the needs and wants of all ratepayers. Some ratepayers have actually raised issues that they want to see reviewed. They include sale of the PUC, the non-development of the Union coal dock property, hiring freeze, actual terms of the agreement with the OPP, Young Street Diet Project, and the Bayshore Midland Avenue reconfigurations. My promise to you is that I will work diligently, honestly, with integrity to address your solutions that will satisfy your appetite for stability through a truly open and transparent administration. Remember, Midland matters. You are Midland. You matter.
Hello, my name's Stuart Strathearn, and I'm running for the office of Mayor of Midland. Midland residents expect the best services from their municipality. As mayor, I will ensure the best use of our assets, both people and financial, realize savings through shared services with neighboring municipalities, and reinvest the service delivery review savings in services and staff development. I'm committed to doing this while keeping tax increases at or below inflation. Growth and prosperity require a solid financial foundation based upon an economy with quality jobs. As mayor, I will achieve this by investing in economic development, streamlining planning and approval processes for growth, building new infrastructure, and encouraging community development. Being a great place to live means having citizens fully engaged in building their community. As mayor, I will use Council's new community engagement plan to reach out to citizens on the issues and act. Create more support of affordable housing, champion expanded hospital and healthcare services, support the library's mandate for lifelong learning, ensure Midland Bay Landing is a diverse waterfront community, guaranteeing full public access to the waterfront. I grew up in Midland, went away to university, and co-founded Low Tech Wireless, a global company recognized for innovation, export, and employee relations. Yet I've never forgot my Midland roots. On council since 2014, my business skills and experience allowed me to work collaboratively to start building the foundation necessary for a prosperous, complete community. You will decide who, as mayor, provides the strong leadership Midland needs to work with other governments, businesses, and developers to bring growth and jobs to our town. You will decide who has the foresight and skills to again make Midland the community your kids and grandkids can choose to call home. On October 22nd, choose strong leadership. Choose Stuart Strathearn for mayor. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Ruth Hackney. My family and I have had the privilege of calling Midland home for over 40 years. I'm seeking the position to represent you as Deputy Mayor for the town of Midland. We need representatives on our council that are committed to our community and dedicated to progress. We all look for our council representatives to do what is best for our community. Affordable housing, fair taxation, cutting the red tape at Town Hall, a council that is open and transparent, reduce costs, address heavy waste and leaf pickup, economic growth, clean environment. All of these issues are real and affect all of us. However, in order to address these, we need to develop proactive plans and put them into action. I feel we should create and foster a climate of partnerships with our neighbors. The future of local jobs is ours to create. I did not agree that the town should have sold our local hydro and disbanded our police department. Whether it was the right or wrong decision, unfortunately, only time will tell. That being said, these were our assets, assets that belong to you, the residents of the town of Midland. And that decision is one that should have been done through a plebiscite, a direct vote in which the entire town has the opportunity to accept or reject the sale or disbandment of these assets. By not calling for this, it has robbed us of our voice. Today is the day we need true leadership. Municipal government should be the most democratic. No partisan politics should be involved. A good council will represent all of Midland and not only worry about the noisy or well-connected few. I believe in respectful communications, open meetings, transparency, and public participation. I have 10 years municipal experience both as a councillor and deputy mayor, having served at both the local and county level of government. I respectfully ask for your vote on October the 22nd by voting me, Ruth Hackney, as your deputy mayor. Thank you.
Dear friends, my name is Mike Ross, and I'm pleased to be running for re-election for the office of Deputy Mayor in the town of Midland. It's truly been my pleasure to represent the people of Midland for the last 8 years on council and look forward to another 4 years as your Deputy Mayor. For the last 16 years, I have been employed as a sales manager for Ontario Wine, Beer and Cider Company. My employment takes me to several communities in central and northern Ontario. This gives me a great advantage when it comes to representing the people of Midland. Midland is currently seeing wonderful growth in all 4 sectors of its economy. Industrial, residential, commercial, and tourism are all proceeding in a positive direction. As your council representative on the Economic Development Office of North Simcoe, I could not be prouder of this success, as these 4 sectors are the driving force that will keep Midland on the map. However, there's still a lot of work to be done. As your Deputy Mayor, I will continue to fight for fiscal responsibility while maintaining the services Midland residents have come to expect. I have always been an advocate in keeping taxes in line with the rate of inflation, and my last 8 years attest to this. I also look forward to aiding in the growth potential of the town of Midland. Midland needs to develop the Uniman lands on our waterfront, but it could take several years to find the right developer. In the meantime, we need to make this land accessible for all residents to enjoy. The people of Midland own this land. Let's use it. Another big project that must be completed in the next term of council is the reconstruction of the aging infrastructure along King Street in our downtown. This construction will have its challenges, but it will be up to council to make sure everything in our power to make our downtown business prosper as this construction takes place. The future has never been brighter for Midland, the town I love. With that said, the welfare of residents, the prosperity of our local businesses is reliant on the growth of our community. My main objective is to make Midland the best it can be. On October 22nd, please vote Mike Ross, Deputy Mayor, Town of Midland.
Hello Midland, my name is Shanna Obey. I've lived in this area for most of my life. I am a wife, a mother, a wage earner, a taxpayer, a university student, and a volunteer, sitting on many executive boards in the past such as Midland Minor Hockey, the Midland Figure Skating Club, Timbits Soccer, and parent councils with Parkview, Mundy's Bay, and Bayview. As well, I'm still a sitting director with the Midland Minor Lacrosse Association. I've been an active member in the Midland community for more than 30 years. I've been a college student, a coach, an athlete, a young mother struggling to make ends meet. My relevant experience is vast and applicable. In a system mostly engineered for persons following a typical path, high school, college, career, and marriage, I determinedly dug up and utilized resources that could be applied to my unique path. There were many. Throughout that process, I paid attention, I noted deficits, and the most valued programs. I have real hands-on experience and a drive to help improve the community that I love. If elected, I plan to increase the visibility of the Midland Georgian College campus, which has the potential to add economic growth by increasing the student population. I would like to work on revitalizing our downtown core and our parklands. I would also like to bring back a youth center, an undivided space for kids to play, talk, share, and feel safe. As a town councillor, I'd focus on our community, really hearing you, understanding your concerns, your needs, and your ideas. Taking a true democratic approach by serving you, the people who live and work in Midland, who access the services and rely on our local economy. My voice is your voice. Thank you.
Hello there, my name is Kite, and I am seeking a council seat on Midland's Ward 1. This is who I am. I'm a long-term resident of this town. I'm a graduate of Ryerson University. I'm a graduate of Georgian College. I'm currently completing a Bachelor of Science degree, and I've been a certified engineering technologist with OSET for 25 years. These are the reasons why I'm running. I have some concerns. One, to address the concerns and needs of our ever-growing senior population. Two, future of Midland Bay Landing and waterfront properties around Indisman area, the old Indisman plant. Three, future significant costs to the upgrades for the sewage treatment plant and public utilities. Four, concerns of public overcosts for road projects and sewer projects. Five, environmental protection, the significance of environmental protection, and for the preservation of public lands owned by the town, such as Edgehill Park. Six, concerns of contamination of town-owned properties and parking lots, such as the Midland waterfront parking lots. Seven, concerns over future taxation and development fees. These are just some examples. There are many more. My goals are, in general, to attract new business and new industry, to keep taxes at an affordable level, to cut unnecessary government spending, to provide good, honest representation. On October 22nd, I ask for your vote. I need your support. Vote for Keith Day, your voice on Midland Council. Thank you very much.
Hello everyone, my name is Jim Downer and I'm a candidate for the position of councillor for Ward 1 in the town of Midland. It has been my pleasure to serve on this council from 1995 to 2010, so I have the experience behind me to do a great job for you. I served 2 terms as a ward councillor, 2 terms as a deputy mayor, and 1 term as your mayor. I served 12 years on the county of Simcoe as a councillor, as serving the people of the county of Simcoe. Some of the accomplishments we had under my administration, we got a new cultural center, a new extension to our library, a new town hall, soccer fields, and many other items for the residents of the town of Midland. I worked hard with council. I will continue to do so if elected, and I look for your support in the upcoming election. Thank you very much.
Hello, my name is Larry Farris, and I'm running for a position on Midland Town Council in Ward 1. I love Midland. I've made Midland my home for the last 60 years with my family. During my career at the Canadian Coast Guard, I worked as an engineer on large ships, spent 18 years as chief engineer in search and rescue, and worked as a project officer in regional office before retirement. As a project officer, I dealt with extensive refits and maintenance on ships and systems. I was required to write out and oversee contracts worth up to $1 million. With any of the money I spent on behalf of the Canadian taxpayer, I made sure that the purchases were best value and always transparent. I've been elected to the Georgian Bay Métis Council for the past 8 years. My last term as chairperson. I have represented the council in the Children's Welfare Advisory Circle with Family Connections and the Cultural Advisory Circle for Georgian Bay Islands National Parks. I planned, coordinated, and carried out many conservation projects such as tree planting, fish habitats, and stream reclamations. In cooperation with other conservation groups, we installed about 50 fish habitats and planted about 18,000 trees since 2011 in Simcoe County. I'm most proud of the work that I've done with Youth Committee. For the past 8 years, I've been able to secure funding for Camp Kitchikwana trips through corporate. Good jobs that pay more than minimum wages so Midlanders can plan for their future and not live paycheck to paycheck. We need to try and bring in companies that will meet these needs. I will be the voice of the people. I want to hear from you and I want to hear your concerns. Contact me at farris.larry51@gmail.com. My name is Larry Farris and I'm running for councillor on Ward 1. Thank you.
Hello, my name is George Mcdonald. My decision to run as councillor in Ward 1, Town of Midland, required reflecting on the past and looking to the future, collaborating and learning from experiences, and more importantly, planning what I can prospectively bring to the council table. My previous years in municipal experience, both as a councillor and the mayor of Midland, along with my tenure as the warden of Simcoe County, has helped me develop skills and understanding how to harmonize common goals. I understand the importance of respectfully debating issues, making difficult decisions that benefit the majority of residents. While serving on Midland Council, I've been part of a team that is successfully in many projects of all sizes. From the sidewalk on Howard Street to the Chickamick Waypoint Health Hub. Midland now is a new operations center where Public Works, Parks and Recreation are all under one roof. As a councillor, I've been involved with the duty to consult on planning issues with the Indigenous people, served on the Huronia Airport Commission and the Culture Committee. Moving Midland forward, Council will have to make decisions on new technology, ongoing upgrades to water and sewage plant, harmonizing the Big Dig project on King Street, and working with County Council on affordable housing. My reliable experience will be a major asset in achieving optimum results. I have proven to be reliable, team-orientated, and dedicated. I am passionate about Midland and firmly believe in supporting local businesses and service clubs, a caring and trusted service. I ask for your vote on October 22nd. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Jonathan Main, and I love the town of Midland. Currently, I'm a Ward 1 councillor, and I'm seeking re-election this fall. I live on Forestry with my wife and 2 young children, and it has been a tremendous honor to serve you, the community. And you expect the town delivers quality services that are effective, efficient, and accessible. And working together, we can improve the quality of lives of all residents. Some of the key policy areas that we'll continue to advocate for are livable communities, making Midland a great place for all ages and abilities. Simple policies like age friendliness and community engagement really will improve the lives of our community. Community energy planning is another opportunity to help save energy and retain wealth in our community. Another key priority is mobility and accessibility, working on modern transportation policies to make Midland roads safe and accessible for all road users, making it so that it's easier for people to walk, bike, and ride transit. Another key priority is special events, tourism, and culture. The town of Midland has had great success with our special events, especially the events on our waterfront, downtown, and the lake park. And managing the growth of Ontario's Best Butterscotch Festival has been a tremendous opportunity. And finally, community building and economic development is a key priority. Updating our urban planning policies to promote growth will hopefully alleviate some of the affordable housing concerns, as well as advocate for infrastructure funding from the province and federal government for the upcoming King Street reconstruction project. My name is Jonathan Main. Stay in touch.
My name is Beth Prost, and I'm very excited at the prospect of being a representative as councillor in Ward 1 in the town of Midland. I believe that my work with charities and community organizations will serve me well. I will continue to learn and serve you. I'm married, mother of 4 wonderful young women, and a grandmother of 5. I've had a varied career, from waiting tables to operating heavy equipment. I went back to college as an adult, and I work as a legal assistant. I believe the residents of Midland care deeply for their community, and they want to have a say in the direction it is headed. I would like to see council and community working together. I believe that some of the issues that we need to focus on to ensure a thriving community are to encourage the growth of our local economy by supporting small businesses and inviting new industry. To work with OPP and, more importantly, our schools, youth, shelters, and support agencies to deal with the issues of crime, homelessness, and hopelessness. One of the big issues the council will be faced is regulating the new cannabis industry being downloaded to our town. We have to be very careful to get this right the first time. And there's another side to that coin. I think we also have to look for ways to strengthen and support families so our young people in particular don't head into and rely on that kind of lifestyle. My work with the Next Door Teen Transitional Lodge, the Huronia Restorative Justice Project, and my church have shown me many different sides of Midland and many different people who reside here. I believe the people of Midland can join together further to create a prosperous and healthier community, a town to be very proud of. And I'd like to thank all the people who put their trust in me and encouraged me to run in this election and were happy to nominate me. I thank my amazing husband and daughters who support me, encourage me, and stand by me every day. The pledge I make to you and to all Midland residents is honesty, integrity, and transparency.
Hello, I'm Sean Edward O'Hara, and I'm running for councillor of Ward 1 for Midland. I'm an electrician by trade, robotic tech by education, and I own and operate Greater Energy, which is a solar and alternative energy company. I was born and raised in Midland. I'm going to retire here, and so I want to do some things for the town that both affect myself in the future and all the retirees that are coming here. After all, Midland is a retirement community. A few issues that I'm concerned about is our hydro prices, the stability of our water and the safety of our water, the access to doctors, especially for our elderly and our retired community, access to our hospitals and make sure we keep our hospitals and all the services within. Also the home care and home services for retired. As I said, this is the biggest retirement community that I know of. Also the jobs for our younger kids coming in. We have a lot of kids coming in that aren't really sure of their future. We want to make sure that they can be sure of their future. I am open to suggestions. You can email me at SeanO'Hara22@gmail.com. It's ShawnOhara22@gmail.com. And I'll listen to your comments, and thank you very much.
Hi, my name is Roberta Bald. The following issues concern me. Personal security issues are growing in the downtown area and are spreading to our neighborhoods. We need to fix or replace old pipes and increase sewage capacity to make sure that no raw sewage gets into our beautiful Georgian Bay like it did this spring. We need to slow down the increases in property taxes. We need strong oversight of the Ontario Provincial Police. With input from residents, we must develop and enforce municipal cannabis bylaws. We need an innovative plan to deal with homeless people. We need more jobs. This list is not in order of importance, nor is it exhaustive. I have lived in Midland since January 2017. I worked as a Crown prosecutor in Barrie and Sudbury for 16 years. I am presently a criminal defense lawyer. I was a geologist before that and worked in 5 provinces. My father was from Penetang but married my French-Canadian mom after he went to Timmins to work after World War II. They moved to Sudbury where he worked as a hard rock miner and my mom was a teacher. I am fluent in the French language. I have been on several boards since 2009 and presently sit on 3 of them here. I have served the public for almost 20 years. Please support democracy. I'm hoping you will vote for me, but just vote. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Glen Canning, and for the past 4 years, I've had the honor and privilege of serving as a councillor for Ward 2 in the town of Midland. These past 4 years have not been easy years to be a councillor. We've had to make some very difficult and hard decisions. I'm very proud of the way that we handled these decisions, and I'm proud of the way the decisions have come out. Consistently, through these 4 years, I have seen my fellow councillors weigh each and every decision based on what is best for the town, what is best for the town's future, not what is best for the councillor, what is popular, what will make the councillor popular. This is an unusual and, quite frankly, odd attitude in the councils in Ontario. It is a good way, the proper way to do things. We have brought back to this town a sense of dignity, decorum, maturity in the way the council does its business. And I'm proud of that too. Of course, over the last 4 years, we've had the normal fights. We have had the budget fights. What services do we deliver? How do we deliver them? How do we make our services more efficient, more effective, more cost effective? How do we show respect to the taxpayers? And that is one of the fights that I came to council in the first place to run. It is imperative that we continue to fight to deliver our services in the most effective, efficient, and cost-efficient manner. In the upcoming election, I hope I can count on your support. So please, on October 22nd, vote for Glen Canning, Councillor.
My name is Bill Gordon, and I'm a Ward 2 Municipal Council candidate. I'm married with 2 children, a small business owner, and a career civil servant. I spent 24 years with the Midland Police Service, and now I'm with the Ministry of Community Safety and Correctional Services. I've been a public advocate for evidence-based decision-making with a clear bias towards independently verifiable facts. I was the public face of struggles such as trying to save Edgehill Park and our profitable Midland PUC and the systematic divestment of other town resources and assets, and most recently, the Midland Police Service itself. I will bring common sense back to council chambers. Special interest and lobby groups will no longer run this community and its decision makers. I won't tolerate or participate in shadow councils or backroom deals like we've seen the past term. Transparency and public consultation must be paramount. I will not dismiss public petitions, and I will push for more community engagement before decisions are made. Community safety is job number 1 with me. We no longer have a community police service. We must ensure that the OPP contract staffing levels are honored and maintained. Downtown police presence and proactive patrols must return, and the contractual presence of 4 police officers in Midland 24/7 must be enforced. Upgrading our public works infrastructure, which includes water and sewers, to reduce or eliminate the discharge into Georgian Bay is also a priority. I'll champion waterfront and parkland preservation for the community while respecting owners' rights against the natural heritage designations. Town Hall must be kept accountable to the ratepayers, and the Midland Strategic Plan must continue. Partnerships and collaborations with our neighbors, as well as finding efficiencies, will increase our services while controlling our costs. If elected, I will put community first in every decision I'm asked to make. To learn more about my campaign or to contact me, visit billgordon.ca or call me at 528-4664.
Hi, my name is Todd Langevin, and I'm challenging for a Ward 2 seat on Midland's Town Council. Now, I know what some of us hear when politicians start speaking, and that's yakety yak, schmack schmack. And we often get disheartened, and we wonder if voting even matters. But it does matter, and you can take an interest, you can become engaged, and you can invoke change. So let your voice be heard, and simply get out and vote. So who am I? I'm more citizen than politician. I grew up outside Belleville, the neighborhood paperboy, spent my summers working on a farm. I continued my education in the big city and bright lights of Toronto, successfully working in graphic design and advertising for 15 years. Eventually, I got the urge to try something new, and I went back to school and joined the culinary arts. I've since been working in that field almost as long. Currently, I work as the chef at the Villa here in Midland. I cooked lunch and dinner for 115 of the most precious, caring, and often forgotten residents of our town. It's not quite high culinary art, nor will I be on the Food Channel anytime soon, but I'm on Rogers TV, and frankly, it's one of the most rewarding careers I've ever had. Success and achievement certainly motivates me, but so does the feeling of making lives better and giving back. I've been up here for 8 years now. I just purchased a home here in July. I didn't grow up here, and I know that matters to some, but I could very well end up spending half my life making Midland my home. I'm a sole income, single father, so living within our means something to me, as well as living in a healthy, vibrant, and safe community. I became a volunteer firefighter in Tay at 42, the same as my father and brother in our own hometown. And now, here I am, simply looking for a way to give back and serve my community once again. With your help, I'd like to participate in the discussions and decisions that affect all of us. I'm raising my son here, and being a parent demands patience, sacrifice, compassion, humility, all noble traits when it comes to being your representative. Much work is needed, and challenges lie ahead, and I'll be up to them by bringing fresh ideas, constant enthusiasm, and a never-give-up attitude. I'll play my part to help make Midland a destination we can all be proud to call home. Thank you, Midland.
Hi, I'm Howie Major. I was raised in Midland. I drove a truck for 40 plus years. I've been married to my wife Ann for 47 years. We raised 4 kids, Sherry Vassar, Mike, Terry, and Patrick Major. I've been active in the community. I was on the executive for minor hockey for 6 years. I refereed ice hockey, ball hockey, lacrosse, and sledge hockey. And the charities I've been mostly involved in is back in the day when they had Buns Kids Golf. Ann and I did it for 12 years. And I've been at Party on the Dock for 14 years. We've helped with Tugfest for 2 years. Dan Snyder Memorial Golf Tournament in Elmira, we went there for 5 years for 18 days. Champlain 400 in Penetang, we did it for a day. The Senior Olympics in Midland, we did it for 3 days. And Penetang Machine Hall of Fame, we volunteer for them. We've done it for 2 years. We're both active in the community. I like putting back into the community, and I'm hoping the residents of Ward 2 will take that in consideration and elect me as their councillor.
Hello friends, families, and neighbors. My name is Carol McGinn Nichols. I'm seeking the honor of serving you as your Ward 2 councillor. I was born in Sudbury 44 years ago to very young parents that worked hard their whole lives to provide for me and my brother. Since the 2014 election when I ran, much changed for me and Midland. I'm now a grandmother to 2 wonderful boys. There's another on the way. The younger kids are doing well in school and the older ones have moved on. I'm grateful to live in one of the most beautiful towns in Ontario. It's family that reminds me that the choices we make today affect our future generations. I'm on a few committees, one being the Accessibility Advisory Committee, another is the Patient Family Caregiver Advisory Committee with the LHIN and Health Quality Ontario. I was honored to attend Queen's Park with members of and companions to the group Save Our Services. I will support retaining businesses, educators, and innovators, industry mentorships for entrepreneurs and trades, and adopting proactive policies, thus increasing our tax base and improving our stability. For all ages and stages and orientations in life, we need fully accessible health and leisure services, quality housing, social inclusion, and to feel safe so we can dream, grow, and then retire happily. I look forward to talking to you about Midland Bay Landing. It is an integral part of our cultural and social future. I respect its ecological and historical significance and want to hear what you say when I'm out canvassing. A morally responsible council will serve the people, respect culture, works respectfully together, learns from the past, and will prove this in their actions. I want to thank the people who voted for me 4 years ago, and I hope that there'll be more for us to talk about when I'm out canvassing. Thank you very much for taking the time. I appreciate it.
Hello Midland, and thank you Rogers TV for having me. My name is Cody Oshevsky, and I'm seeking re-election in Ward 2 as a council candidate. The last 4 years, I have created and chaired the Midland Youth Committee. I created Floaty Fest and Jaws on the Lake and ran the event successfully for 3 years. I've chaired the Butter Tart Festival for the last few years. I co-created the Downtown Movies, the Downtown Sports events, and the Downtown Tragically Hip concert that we've shown on the big screen. I've hosted several community cleanups and fundraisers for some very worthy causes. And I've sat on several boards, the Boys and Girls Club being one that I was very proud to sit on for more than 2 years. So enough about the last 4 years. I'm here to tell you today about the next 4 years, and I've got lots left in the tank. I really hope that the next council really continues with the momentum we've created with economic development and growth. It's really refreshing to see Midland starting to grow and prosper, and I really hope that the new council continues to capitalize on that momentum. We need to continue to be fiscally responsible. We've done really well keeping tax increases down for the last 4 years. I really hope that the new council can do the same. Operational excellence is something that I really strive for. Having a great experience anytime you deal with town employees, town staff, or town council, you should always have a great experience. Customer service is very important. So the three biggest topics going to the election are clearly the Midland Bay Landing project, the downtown Big Dig, and the legalization of cannabis. And these things are very important, and they're coming to us whether we like it or not. We need to get them right over the next 4 years. Two things that we've done really well as a council that we need to continue on are working with surrounding municipalities. We've had a great partnership with Penetang that I think we need to build on. I'd like to work with other municipalities as well. And community safety. The transition to OPP is a new one, and it's something we need to get right. And we need to make sure that the transition is good and that we're safer in Midland than ever. Thank you so much for listening. If you have any questions or you'd like a sign, please reach out to me through email or call me or find me on social media. Please get out and vote in October. Get involved. Midland's worth it. Thank you.
Hi, my name's Jonathan Reed. I'll be one of your candidates for Ward 2 Councillor in this upcoming 2018 fall municipal elections. Some of you might recognize the last name from 2014. I'm back again. I'm going to try as the Ward 2 Councillor position. I had a really positive experience working with various staff members and residents within the town of Midland then. Since then, I've been working with the Sign Variance Committee and the Committee of Adjustments. I want to take some of those experiences and skills that I've built upon there and hopefully transition them into being one of your councillors. Some of the things that are important to me, as well as I've heard from other residents, are in no particular order. Bring desperately needed manufacturing jobs and employment diversity to the area through new business initiatives. Reward existing businesses who choose to reinvest in our community and offer a reasonable wage to attract young people and new families to the area. We have a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to make the Uniman site something not only for our community to be proud of, but for other communities as well. We have the potential to be the go-to destination on Georgian Bay, and I just kind of want to be a little bit a part of that, since nothing's really happened in the last 4 years on that, and I'm pretty sure it'll take a long time in the future to carry on with. So, improve the Peterson Park boat launch and other public boat launches in the area so we can utilize Georgian Bay to the best of its abilities. Some other low-key issues that I kind of cared about in the past were exploring ways to return heavy garbage pickup into town and re-exploring and possibly reinstating the heavy leaf and garbage pickup in the spring. I look forward to meeting and speaking with as many people as possible in this upcoming municipal election. Thanks. Bye.
Hi, I'm Cher Cunningham, your candidate for Midland Council in Ward 3. I'm so pleased that Rogers TV is putting together this quick intro to the candidates for you so you can make a more informed decision on October 22nd. Myself, there are a number of roles that I've held that led me to run for election in this governance position. As a homeowner, a mom, and an entrepreneur right here in Midland. As faculty in the School of Hospitality and Tourism at Georgian College. That's where I found out how political those industries are, and how key it is that the stakeholders collaborate as pillars, not silos, when working together to promote a destination. As a business coach, I bring a passion for proactive communication and clear, specific outcomes that are shared with everybody, and a desire to see the reasoning and the progress shared with the community in a timely fashion. It was in my role at Rogers TV as a volunteer interviewing our local political figures that I came to realize that there's a real need for deeper and better informed community engagement. In working to create man on the street spots, I found that citizens felt a real lack of available information and communication from the town. So while I'm passionate about family, mental health, tourism, and entrepreneurship, it's even more important to me that I respect council as a governance role, putting aside any agenda I might have and focusing on the needs of the town. I believe it's vital that we create a more robust and respectful process for public input and two-way communication. Communication that both educates and listens. The inclusion of local voices needs to inform the development of our strategic vision that builds our community into the future. I look forward to speaking with and listening to each of you at your door or through my contact links at chercunningham.com. And on October 22nd, vote Cher Cunningham so we can start to work together, preparing Midland for the opportunities and challenges ahead, with a focus on accountability and engagement.
There is a saying that means a lot to me, and I would like it to mean a lot to you. We need to be the change we want in the world, a quote from Gandhi. I want to be the change that you want and need for Midland. I have spent over 2 decades working in the community in the financial sector, and I have been committed to giving back through community charities and organizations. I have listened to many people discuss issues and questions of what is being done or not done. What are they doing or not doing? I have often said, who have you asked? Who have you told? The common answer, no one. Who do you talk to? Well, I'm here to listen, advocate, and speak for you, Midland. Why? Why would I want to do this? Because I care about you and our community. Because I want to listen, talk to all of you. Because I want to hear your concerns and your ideas. Because I want to help make Midland that special place for all of us now and the future. I believe all of us have power. I want to be your power. My platform is you, the people of Midland. Hi, I'm Lisa Mcfadden, running for Ward 3 Councillor. Your voice, our community.
Hi there. My name is Elliot Sheaves, and I'm running to be your Town of Midland Councillor in Ward 3. As Canadians, the right to vote is a privilege we should be very proud of. On October 22nd, I encourage everyone to get out and vote. Please visit my website at www.votesheaves.ca for information on my free Election Day taxi service for Ward 3 constituents. Remember, a vote for me is a vote for hard work, dedication, and transparency. Given the opportunity, I will be a leader for Ward 3 in the community. Thank you.
One of the greatest rights we have in Canada is to have your say. In Ontario, this right is one of the pillars that ensures democracy in our local municipal and school board elections. It gives you the freedom of choice and a voice to your opinions in choosing the municipal and school board representatives in your community. If you are at least 18 years of age, a Canadian citizen, and a resident of or own property in Ontario, you can participate in your local municipal and school board elections this fall. One way to make this process more efficient is to verify that your name is on the preliminary list of electors used to prepare the voters list for Election Day. You can confirm or update your information conveniently at voterlookup.ca. The process is just 3 simple steps and should only take you a few minutes to complete. First, fill in your personal details. Next, select the options that best describe your situation. The system will confirm your elector status and/or prompt you for additional information if required. And finally, verify and save your information. It's as simple as that. So remember, have your say. Log on today.